Divorce may have changed your address, but it didn't change your role as a father. You're still the father, and you're needed now just as much as before the divorce. If you're breathing, the call to lead, love, and fight for your children is still active. And this episode is going to stir something in you that you thought might have been gone already. And that's the authority, direction, and the purpose. So let's get after it. See, I talk to dads all the time and feel like they don't matter anymore. They used to wake up to the sound of their children's voice. Now they wake up alone, questioning if they even matter as a father. They're paying child support, maybe fighting for visitation, and they're emotionally wrecked. Not because they don't love their kids, but because they feel disconnected, dismissed, and disqualified. It's like being a quarterback without a team. You're in the field playing the game, but the field is empty. You might be that dad, staring at the court papers, feeling like you failed, wondering if it's too late to be the man, the dad, the father your child needs. I remember a father I worked with as a court-appointed monitor. Let's call him Rob. Rob was allowed 1-2-hour visits a week with his daughter. They would meet at the park with me overseeing the visit. During the first visit, his daughter wouldn't even speak to him. She played on the swing while Rob just stood there not knowing what to do or how to interact with her. But Rob kept showing up every week, rain or shine. No matter how awkward, he brought her snacks, he brought her books, he played with her, and one day, she reached out and held his hand. It took 7 visits, but it finally happened, not because of a court order, but because of his consistency in his pursuit. So let's go straight into scripture. In Malachi 4:6, quote, "And he will turn the hearts of the fathers to their children, and the hearts of the children to their fathers." End quote. That's not just a verse, that's a mission. See, the devil doesn't attack your role as a father because you're weak. He attacks it because it's powerful. So don't wait for permission from the court, your ex, or your feelings. Reclaim your role with boldness now. If you stay with me for this full episode, here's what you'll walk away with. A step-by-step mindset to go from a distant dad to a consistent leader. Tools to rebuild emotional trust, even if your children won't talk to you yet. It's a biblical framework to lead from the outside without losing your identity. So let's talk about another father, Steve. Steve was a high-income executive. Divorce blindsided him. He was traveling, hustling, and by the time he looked up, his teenage son didn't want anything to do with him. He started showing up at his school events, even when his son wouldn't acknowledge him. He sent text messages that got left unread. He kept going. Eventually, his son responded. It wasn't a movie moment, but over time, his son started opening up. Not because of Steve's money, but because of his presence. See, every journey has setbacks. There will be silent treatments, false accusations, missed holidays. The system may feel against you. Your own shame may creep in, but hear me out. Quitting is the only guaranteed failure. Your child isn't looking for a perfect father, just a present one. And present doesn't begin by being in the room, it begins by choosing to lead on purpose, every day, even from a distance. So the moment comes when the walls begin to break. A text turns into a phone call. A handshake turns into a hug. A silent visit becomes a shared story. This is the reward of emotional integrity and spiritual leadership. You didn't lose your role. You just needed to reclaim it with faith, fight, and fatherhood. So let me say it out loud. Divorce changed your marital status, but it didn't cancel you as their father. You're still the father. You still lead. You still matter. You see, the enemy wants you out of the fight. The culture wants you silent. The system may not acknowledge you, but your child wants you. So stand up, show up, and stay faithful. So if this hit home, drop a comment, smash the subscribe button, and share this with a father who needs to hear it. Go to the bio to download your free ebook, 5 Steps to Building Bridges, or sign up for the 30-minute online webinar. Or click on the link below, schedule a discovery call with me, and let's reclaim your role as a father starting now.